Through the entire history of our company, every single boat has been different. It's had its own signature. It's had its own challenges. It's taught us something. I mean, no boat we ever built didn't make us better.
You know, the boat builder community is unique. It's a group of people who are connected back really through centuries. I mean, I can honestly say that we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for other boat builders. When I was in high school, they asked us to pick a project, learn something about something in our county, and I chose boat building. So I spent a lot of days down east and on Harkers Island and Marshallburg talking to people like Julian Guthrie and Calvin Rose and James and Earl Rose, Burgess Lewis and his son Jamie, people who had done it for generations. I mean, just amazing boat builders. And during that is when I met a guy named Myron Harris. Everybody on the waterfront called Myron Ace, and he was quite a guy. He'd gone to Wake Forest University and played multiple sports up there and worked his way through school. He would build a boat every winter when he wasn't charter fishing, and I was fortunate enough to be able to go to work for him in his shop in Marshallburg. Through working with him and getting to know him, it helped me build the confidence in myself that Jim Luxton and I were able to start this company. So when we started Sensation, I was 24 years old. Man, I thought I could conquer the world. I'll never forget, we got ready to put the transom in the boat. Jim and I looked at each other and said, I don't think I know how to do this. So we picked the phone up and called Myron Harris, and he came down and helped us put the transom in the boat. When I was doing my little high school project, I met another guy named Ray Davis in Marshallburg, and his grandson, Gary Davis. Ray was the gentleman boat builder. If there's ever been a guy that looked like a boat builder and acted professional in every way, it was Ray Davis. I remember going in his shop and seeing how professionally he carried himself and how proud he was of the products he built. And they were beautiful boats. I mean, some of the nicest boats of that day. Gary Davis, who worked for us for many years, and I actually were competing in the 80s and 90s in Marshallburg. Gary and I would actually trade clamps back and forth because we didn't have enough clamps to be able to glue up a keel. I remember the first cold molded boat we built. We pulled it out of the shed, and Gary Davis and his entire crew came down and helped us lift it off the jig. But you know, that is what boat building is to me. Throughout my entire career, I never asked Omi or Ray or Myron or Gary Davis or any other boat builder a question they didn't answer. And I think that what makes this so unique is that everybody's worked together for decades, hundreds of years, I suppose, in helping each other. And I think that's what is so unique about coastal North Carolina, but particularly the kind of boats we build. And I'm really glad to be part of that. Thanks for being with us today. I hope you enjoyed these stories from the past. We have a lot more to talk about from the first 35 years of Jarrett Bay's history, so stay tuned and we'll see you next time.